Hey there, it's Daru here. I thought I'd go over a few sump pump tips for you, some basics, what you need to know to properly operate a sump pump in your basement or crawl space. First thing, you want a good quality one. This one's good, and you can tell a lot by the weight. This is heavy. Always lift your sump pump by the handle. You can see over here we have our float. When the water rises, and you can actually hear that, when it reaches the top, that's going to engage your sump pump, and the discharge, your water discharge, is going to come up over here. This is where your drainage pipes get screwed in. I'll show you how to do that. The first thing here we have is your drainage line. Over here, that's for your discharge pipe. So you just need one of these fittings, and we're just using 1.5-inch black ABS to screw in there. Depending on where you live, our American friends, I know you like PVC, I like it too. Stick with that. I think that's your code. After you got that, you're just gonna fit a line. Now I've already pre-measured this, so this will fit, and I'm just dry fitting everything just to show you, and then we'll glue it. There we go. And then this is really important. This is our check water valve. Let's take a closer look at this. This is what you really want to have on your sump pump, and you can take a look right there. J5, that is your check water valve. That's the valve that's going to stop. When your pump is working, it's going to shoot the water out, kick the water out of your house, and this valve right here, that's going to stop it from flowing back into your pump. That's important because if your pump is just working overtime, it's not good. Pump is actually going to break down, probably not last as long. It's really important. There's an arrow here. Just install it, arrow up, because that's the direction of the water flow. So we're just using a no hub here. You may call this something different depending on where you live. You're just gonna fit it in there, and then all you're gonna do is take your gun, and actually it will stop when it's tight enough. There we go. I'd actually just use my drill. We're shooting this after hours, don't tell anyone. That's how you can tell I really do work. If you ever wonder why I wear gloves, it's because my hands are awful. Disclaimer, right? Danny knows. So tightened it up. And we're just gonna place it again, arrow up. We're looking for arrow up. So once it's all glued and it's in place, we're gonna put it into our sump pit basin. And you just wanna center it. Make sure your float isn't touching anything. You want it centered in the middle. You don't want it touching anything around the edges. And you really wanna make sure your basin is nice and clean. Take out any debris if there's anything floating in it. You wanna keep it clean. It's looking good, so now we're just gonna fit the lid. And I'm using a lid that seals because I don't want that stagnant water to be recirculating in the air in your basement or crawl space. Also, critters, insects, they like it if it's an open lid, and I don't like them, so we're gonna seal it up. So just gonna line it up in the center. There we go. There, you hear that? That's exactly what you want. That's in position now, and I'm gonna lock it. This is also good if you have children. I think it's good to lock it. I'm a mom, this is good. Locking it up. Okay, next, make sure the discharge is going outside to daylight. So I'm just dry fitting to make sure everything is fitting nicely. Before we give it a test, I'll glue. There we go, looking good. And before we finish our connections, we actually wanna just caulk this. We wanna make sure it's nice and sealed. Shoot some spray foam in there too. That's a good idea. Okay, we'll give the water test a shot. It's working, see it's draining. Draining, most importantly, check your water line. No leaks. And look all the way on the ABS, there we go. You can hear it draining down now. Always test your sump pump. So that my lines are all neat, looking good. And then I'll just trim it with my trimmers, the zip ties. All pulled tight. That's how we do it. Like that. And you can see our pipe is fitting really well into the wall. Done, drain line finished.